So let's talk about the actual conversion rate optimization. So there are specific places where conversions occur. One is your website visitors, and there are a number of different metrics that might be useful in there to look at conversion rates. One would be from the source, where are they coming from to land on your website. Depending on your business, you may have people in multiple physical locations, and that information can be collected through website programs. The device type, in this case, desktops versus mobile. You may have specific campaigns you're running, and that information can be passed along. The pages themselves may hold information that helps you understand the nature of the website visitors, and certain goals could be identified. For example, going to a web form and then clicking the thank you page, and then those are, again, different conversion rates that can be all calculated. Rate to phone calls and conversion rates. If, again, you're using the tracking information, you could determine the source of it. So, for example, if it's an internet ad that you paid for and you had a specific phone number, you now know that's paid, as opposed to, say, your website, which may be organic or paid. You could have a phone number on a billboard, and hence that's a paid, and the phone number in the yellow pages or something like that. Phone calls, of course, have some inherent nature to them. Time, when did they call? This could be useful between morning and afternoons or weekends or after hours. And the employee that actually answered the call, which, in a sense, if these are salespeople, then that information is also available and to be recorded to look at the conversion rate. If you get into something specifically like a website quote, again, multiple sources could be determined. If the source comes from a paid, again, an internet ad or something like that, or organic through natural things. They found your website because of a search query, or they found your Facebook page and then clicked the link to learn more or something like that and came to your website. Internet ads themselves provide tons of data that can be useful in the conversion rate. The platform, again, is it a Google ad? Is it a Facebook ad? You may have multiple campaigns within each of those, which then may have different ad types that you're actually going through. Number of conversion rates are kind of built into these systems. For example, the click-through rate, how many times is your ad seen and then is actually clicked. Because these are paid platforms, there's a cost related to each click, and ultimately, if they perform the action your desired, conversions can be displayed. Sales has many conversion rates. If you're doing products or services, obviously the selling of those could be different quantities, the different amounts that are actually charged. Sources that may or may not help in the sales, whether, again, it's an internal salesperson or through a lead that came from a marketing source. And again, much like phone calls, which employee was involved in that sale, which may be information that's beneficial when looking at conversion rate.